Hey guys, welcome back. It's late afternoon here in Melbourne, Australia in midsummer, and we just got back from the beach. 29 Celsius, was beautiful, and I just saw the first bananas were ready, so I tasted the first one. You can see that on story. And now I'm gonna bring the rack down. It's time to harvest. So it's as simple as, well, there's two ways to do it. Cut the neck right there, or cut the trunk down there. And we usually do the trunk if the banana plant is very high, but this one is mid height, so I can do it from here, right on the ladder. So that's what we're gonna be doing right now. But because I only have two hands, one for the camera and one for the machete, it's a little hard to... These guys are tough, aren't they? It's because the machete is blunt. Yeah, it's a little harder when there's only two hands and 3 hands are needed. Alrighty, there it is. There's our bounty, our first banana bunch for 2025 here in Melbourne, Australia. For real. It weighs about, I would say, 8 kilos. Yeah, about 15, 16 pounds. Nice. It's only a small rack. So I want to encourage you to plant bananas here in Melbourne, or in anywhere in Victoria, South Australia, Tasmania even. Yep, even down in Tassie. I've seen people, growers on YouTube, growing bananas on the apple aisle. So what I do every time is just wash, hang on, wash the cobwebs, the bugs, the dirt, the dust, the crap, whatever is visible and invisible, right? Because we don't have a microscope here, so the water takes care of it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just get most of it off. And because it's hot, it's gonna dry within 20 minutes. It'll be bone dry. Okay, so we grab it and we'll just let it dry anywhere where it can stand. I just put it on this old chair in the garden, and it'll be dry before we go to bed. Right? And we have many bananas growing here at Fruitopia. Over, easily over 100 individual plants. And each year I get between 10 and 15 bunches of bananas. Yeah, that equals around one bunch a month on average, sometimes 2. And I've been doing it for 13 years, guys. Yeah, I've been harvesting and eating my own bananas for 13 years, over 13 years, 14 years here in Melbourne. So if you're new to banana growing, each plant only provides one bunch, and then the plant dies back. So you can help the process by cutting it down. You don't have to, but if you don't cut it down, it will eventually fall on its own when you least expect it, and that can cause injury or damage. So not now, but tomorrow I'm gonna be slicing from the bottom this plant, this banana plant, and I'm gonna use it as mulch. There it is in there. And then that one next to it, see that big one there, this one? That's gonna be the next one to fruit in a few months. Well, it's got a flower first. There's 2 back there. So he'll be first, and then next it'll be him, right? They're called pups or suckers. And when I say mulch, you can use them any which way you like. I use the whole stem as edging, and you can also use it finely cut up to put around the plant itself as mulch. So it's that easy, guys. But remember, there are some rules, right? When you grow bananas, you water them. Well, you water them. You water them during a drought in summer. You never water them in winter. We're talking about Melbourne now. We're not talking about Queensland or New Guinea. This is strictly for Victoria, South Australia, Tasmania. You never water your bananas in winter. So only in summer during a drought. If it's raining, you don't water. And secondly, you feed them. They're hungry feeders. They love compost, everything, manure, you name it, anything and everything. So as you can see there, all the cuttings I get from these lilies, canna lilies, and ornamental gingers, they go in here. This is the food I give my bananas. I don't go and buy products. You can if you want. You can buy manure and slow release fertilizer and blah blah blah, but I've never done that. I don't feed them with external fertilizers, guys. Mulch, look over there, see all that? That is what I feed my bananas. Chop and drop. All these leaves, when they fall, when they turn yellow, hang on, I'll show you one. So at the same time it's keeping everything neat. See that yellow leaf? This one, it's unsightly. You don't have to cut it off, guys, but it's neat if you do. And when you do that, it acts as food to feed the banana. It's a double whammy. So I go around every couple of days and oh, there's another one. And I look for yellow leaves, banana leaves, any leaf. There's another one here, right? And not only do I make the garden neat, I feed these yellow, unsightly brown leaves back to the bananas. I don't need to buy any fertilizer. There's some more on these bananas. See these yellow leaves? Chop, chop, chop. So now you know, right? Now you know what to do. Oh, and there's a lot more back here. Have a look at this. And the reason the leaves are yellow, by the way, is because of the drought. I don't water them. I told you to water them when there's a drought, but I don't. I can't, guys. I can't water the bananas because I'm spending over $1,000 for watering the rest of the plants. The bananas are my lowest priority. If I had watered these bananas, they would never turn yellow. They would be green. But even though I don't water, I still get bananas. Look, there's a new one that just opened, a new banana flower, which will eventually give us fruit. That's without being watered. So it's up to you. If you want to do it perfectly, that is a lot better than I'm doing it, or do it which other way you want. Hang on, I'm in the jungle, the Melbourne fruit jungle. Ooh. Look out. All right, so back here I wanted to show you, even though I don't water the bananas, have a look. There's another rack. I call them racks. Some people call these bunches. Doesn't matter, guys. There's a bunch, there's a rack, right? That's coming. I just want to show you, without any maintenance other than chop and drop. Without any maintenance, and the only reason I do chop and drop is because that's my mulch. Look, there's another bunch hiding in there. Look at that. Look at that. See that in there? It's hiding, guys. Right? There's another bunch. And there's more. It's not only that. There's that one up there. Look. Real high. That's like 5 meters in the air. 15 feet. That bunch up there. Right? And I never water it. I just mulch it. I just give it all mulch. See this mulch? That's all it's going to get from me. That's my input for the bananas. What else? Let's go under here. There's another bunch that's come without being watered. This hasn't had a drop of water from me ever. I've never watered this whole clump. This whole clump here has never been watered. This here. And yet, consistently 3 to 4 racks a year we get from this family. They're like families, right? Grandma, mum, and daughter, granddaughter. Yeah, I got bananas everywhere to get more fruit, guys. Because if I only had one clump, these are called clumps. If I only had one clump like this, I would only get 2 or 3 bunches a year instead of 15. Again, it's up to you how many bananas you want to grow. I want to grow as many as I can because we're vegan, right? You don't have to be vegan, but when you're vegan or vegetarian, you want more plant-based foods, right? We don't drink milk or cheese or butter. We get our cream from bananas and avocados, guys, and macadamia nuts. That's our cream. So I think I got one more rack somewhere. See, I've forgotten where the racks are because they're scattered all over the property. Let me pause. Yep, there's another one over here. This is a small rack. Most of them are small. Where are you? He's on the other side. All right, let's go in here. There he is. He's a tiny rack. And by the way, the tiny ones, the real tiny ones, which aren't worth eating like this one, you can't even see it. It's covered by a leaf. That one in there, what I do with that is just mulch it. I don't even bother doing anything else. It's not worthy. There they are there. They're tiny little fingers, right? That's going to go straight into the mulch. It's going to feed my black sapote. It's going to feed my plants. That's what I do with the undersized banana racks. So the take-home message from today's video is you can grow bananas in Melbourne. You don't need to move to the tropics to grow them. Look, they're in the front. That's why I couldn't see them. There you go. There's another rack there. And I've got 2 small underdeveloped racks, banana bunches over there. And this one. And that one there over my neighbor's fence. That's a big rack. See, we get big ones too, guys. That's going to be easily 20 kilos, 40 pounds. But it's over the fence. And when you have bananas hanging over the fence, it's a bit of a tease, right, with the neighbors. And then I've got another one here. That's a big rack, but the fingers are small. So that one is going to be mulched. That one there. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Sorry, there's one more. There's always one more. See, guys? How many have I shown you? 10? I think I've got 12 racks at any given time, all year round. This one here. I'm not going to mention which varieties these are because I can't remember. I know that this one is a dwarf Ducasse. By the way, this is the best one to grow. This variety here. Because it's a consistent bearer or fruta. Yeah, fruta. And small to medium size fruit, fingers. Consistent. Takes the cold like a champion. So Ducasse and Goldfinger are the 2 best varieties for Melbourne, because I get asked all the time. Ducasse or Ducasse and Goldfinger. And in America they call Ducasse Namwa. They use the Thai word. And I think in English Ducasse, I don't know, that might be French. I'm not sure. All right, guys, so that's the video. Oh, and by the way, you can grow bananas in pots, but I haven't had any luck. I wouldn't recommend that. I grow these only for ornamental value. These are only to look nice, right? Pretty. These are only to look pretty, not for the fruit. That's the video. If you've enjoyed the everything you wanted to know about bananas for a cool climate like Victoria, Australia. This applies to California too. Then give us a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, guys. And I'll see you from the next video. Yeah, we're gonna be cutting this down tomorrow and mulching it. I'm tired now. Just got back from the beach and I wanna relax. Bye bye, guys. Hi, welcome back, guys. This is 10 days after filming the banana video. All you need to know about growing bananas in Melbourne. I just wanted to do an outro on how the bananas have done. Well, here they are. Ready to eat on this side and ripening up on that side. So if anyone wants to argue with you whether you can grow bananas or not in a cold climate, show them this video, please. We have another rack that I got as well a few days ago. These are much smaller, but they're still edible. Remember, guys, these tiny bananas are double the cost at the supermarket or market, right? The regular bananas are about $5 a kilogram in Australia, and these are $6 to $8 a kilogram. So they're considered gourmet, and we're getting gourmet bananas here in Melbourne, Australia. Thanks for watching. Remember to give us a big like, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and grow your bananas. All you need to know right here at Fruitopia. And yes, these are real. There's always skeptics. They're gonna argue and fight you to the death. Well, here you are. They really need to see to believe. Hang on. Yeah, I'm real too. Not only the banana. There you go. All gone. So sweet.